Hey YouTube. I have not literally been on here in about 4 months, and I'm just popping on real quick because one of my subscribers asked me when I was going to come back on. I really didn't have any plans anytime soon, but I feel like, sometimes it's needed to, see, women in business, women doing, real estate, making phone calls, things like that. Normally I'm on a dialer, but right now I am about to make some follow up calls to some sellers and see what I can get cracking. I have a few deals that are already closed in 2023. I have a probate deal actually closing next week. It's supposed to be next week for a wholesale deal. Um, that's going to be a 5 figure payday. And then once that property actually closes, my investor will do the renovations to that particular property March 3rd. And then yeah, so that'll happen. That's a $900,000 house. After it's been renovated, it'd be around 1.7 million. I'm excited about that. So I'll get that back as well. I'm trying to get my hair straight. Braids is not. I thought I liked braids on me, but I don't really like braids on me like that. So let me call this lead. So currently, we still have the same system going. I'm looking to bring in a new person, actually next Monday, in my business, and then I'll be running ads, things like that too for the business. And then I'll be bringing on an AI chatbot with a company.
Hello.
Hey, good morning, Miss Radisha. This is Barbara. How are you?
Okay.
I'm good. Good. Did I call you at a good time? You spoke with my assistant Tracy, and you wanted us to give you a call back about
About
the property on Third Street over Northeast.
yeah, I found somebody. Thank you so much for the phone call.
Oh, you found somebody to purchase it?
To work with.
Oh, okay. You're gonna put it on the market.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Oh, okay. No worries. Thank you. Okay, so she found a realtor. Let me see where that house at. Okay, she probably get like close to 400,000. It depending on the condition of it. All right, let me put that in my system. Has a realtor. Realtors be winning, yo. I'm trying to tell you. Found a realtor. It hasn't even been. Let me see. We call her on March 1st. I call her back on March 3rd. She may have already had somebody in her arsenal. I call her back on March 3rd. She didn't answer. I left her a voicemail, and then today is now March 7th, and she said she have a realtor. So just to show you the power of probate and how fast things can actually move. But if she's already had somebody that she was, thinking about working with, or maybe had like a, family friend or whatever like that, or a family member who's a realtor, I mean, it's not much I could do, right? I'm not trying to convince her. I want to see if I can serve her, if I'm a great fit. If not, that's fine too. Let me see, Second Street Southwest. So I'm calling back leads that my assistant has already reached out to. So the reason why I love the probate niche is because you actually talk to real people. We've been calling, actively calling absentee owners in the PG County area, and we're literally not getting any hits, literally. So maybe it could be a plethora of things. It could be that we're just not getting any traction with absentee owners in this area, and or it could be the actual cold caller herself. Maybe they're just not receptive to her being virtual assistant. However, in probate, they're very receptive to her. So it could be a multitude of reasons why, but we're not getting that much success with like absentee owners here in the DC market. But let me see this property. Let me see something. 1,100 square feet. It has a basement. Congress Heights. I know exactly where this is. So I just want to make these calls real quick. See what I get shaking. I don't know if I should do. Maybe like that.
Hello.
Hey, good morning. I was calling for Eric Tucker. Not sure if I had the right number.
And you're calling from?
Barnes Home Team in regards to a property in Southwest DC.
We're not interested in selling right now.
Oh, okay, but you guys maybe have some plans for the future sometime?
We're not sure right now. We're up in the air right now, so we're not sure. So give us probably about 6 months or so. You can give us a call back.
Okay, that's fine. Is it okay I send you an email with my information so you can kind of get an idea of who I am? Because I don't want to just.
Sure.
I know I'm like a stranger, and I like for people to be very familiar with me, so it's not like who is this lady? You know, this AI thing we got going on, you know. So
okay,
that's
the email address is Tucker Neal 1213.
Okay.
At gmail.com.
Got it. Yeah, I have that email. Okay. All right. Well, I'll shoot you an email with my info, and again, my name is Barbara.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good one. Bye-bye.
Stephanie.
You said Stephanie?
No, I was on the line with Stephanie. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye. So she was quick to get off the phone. Not sure if that's her. Maybe that's her husband. I don't know, because I don't really know too many women answering men's phones unless we're in a relationship. But maybe that's his wife. So I don't know. I didn't get her name because it seemed like she was rushing me. A lady answered and said, "Give a call back in 6 months." She did give me the email. Send my info. All right, so I'll shoot them an email. I have an email campaign already set up, so I'll just send this email out. Okay, and I'll put them on this action plan. Probate seller email, boom. I will consider them a nurture lead. They're not someone who's ready right now. So I'll take this lead and I'll put them like in this nurture. So I have 2025. Insert one above. So I have like a spreadsheet and I put certain leads on certain spreadsheets depending on their interest. So I'll go to Tracy. I'll put my name, Barbara. All right. So I'll be calling her back. All right. We have another lead. Let's see what this lead is hitting on. Let's see what this thing do. Okay. Mom says property renovated. Property has 2 beds, 1 bath. If they like the offer, his time frame 60 to 90 days, they're asking 308. Let me pull it up. I mean, 308 seems reasonable, maybe to put it on the market. Let me see how big it is. Oh no! Oh yeah, I've seen this. It's a small little house. Let me pull up the tax record. Let me see. 445. I might take this video down because I don't feel like I look all right. We gotta do a little something. Little something. Little something. Oh, he is. Oh, okay. Never mind. The house was purchased in 2022. Oh, that's probably why they need that amount because it looked like it was recorded in 2022. Let me do some research real quick. I'm gonna do this to my hair. Yeah, braids ain't really fitting for me, I don't think. But if you watching it, you watching it. Let me see. Congress Heights. Okay. Oh yeah, it's a small house, 1,000 square feet. Then it has a basement. Let me pull up some comps real quick. Closed fee simple, detached. 900. The fuck? That's not gonna sell. Let me see. Oh, this is a multi-unit. Oh, for one. Oh, this is a That's a building, so that don't compare. This property sold for 310. So like I said, it's gonna need to go on the market. So I'll call them and see what it did.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Mason, this is Barbara. How are you?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing today?
Okay.
Good. I'm calling you because you spoke with my assistant Tracy about your property on LeBaume Street over in
Yes,
Southeast.
ma'am. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was just calling just to see, your I guess to see if you were thinking about selling it or what was your plans and see how we can serve you.
Yeah, I'm thinking about selling.
Okay, you are. Are you living in the property right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it. Okay, and it's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath.
Yes, 2-bedroom, 1 bath, basement, and attic.
Got it. Okay, as far as the condition, is it in pretty fair condition, livable?
Yes, fair condition, livable. I'm living in it.
Okay. Well,
Well, it hasn't fell down on me yet.
listen, okay, you'll be surprised what I see every day. Okay, yeah, that's no problem. It looked like she said you were thinking about getting 308 for. I think that's a good number, but at that price, you're definitely gonna have to put it on the market. Do you have a realtor you're already working with?
No, I'm not working with no one.
Okay. So when did you?
It's a cash only.
Oh, you looking just for cash?
Yes, cash only.
I see. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, as far as the cash offer, we do buy properties, but at that price, we couldn't do. I mean, of course, we probably wouldn't be a good fit for this one, but
But the lowest that I'm going to accept is 303.
right for a cash offer. So let me ask you this: if you can't get a cash offer for 303, would you want to put it on the market to see if you can get that price?
Sure. If I can't get the 303, sure, I'll do that.
Gotcha. So what's your time frame when you actually looking to get a cash offer at that point? And if you don't, when are you looking to put it on the market if that comes up?
Once I get all the documents that I need, as far as titling the deed in my name, because I haven't got the title deed yet in my name. So once I get all of that straightened out, and once I go through the process, get all the documents, make sure all my I's are dotted and my T's are crossed, and I'm willing to put it on the market if I have to.
Got it. Okay. You're just waiting for the deed to get put in your name. What is your lawyer talking about as far as process? Did they give you like a time frame?
She didn't give me a time frame, but she said everything is looking possible. Say in about another 2 to 3 weeks, maybe shorter. She's not putting any stipulation dates or time on it.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. You want to get it deeded into your name first. Okay. Yeah, so I think, we'll see what happens in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I'll follow back up with you to see if you actually received an offer at that price. If not, again, my recommendation is to put it on the market and get a buyer in there. Do you have a good email where I can send my information to?
I don't have an email because I'm all my stuff got breached doing this AT&T mess. But my daughter has an email. What I can do is I can give you, because I'm driving right now while I'm getting ready to go on the gas station.
Okay.
It's a good number to text you back on this?
Yeah, that's
240 number?
Yeah, this is my cell.
Okay. And what's your name again?
My name is Barbara Barnes with the Barnes Home Team.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'll text you my daughter's email, and then she'll relay the information back to me.
Got it. And what's your daughter's name so I can address her properly?
Her name is Leanne Mason.
Leanne Mason. Got it. Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Mason, you be safe out there. And I really appreciate your time.
Oh, I appreciate your time.
Thank you. You have a great one.
Okay, you as well. Thanks.
All righty. Bye-bye. Today. Say he's not getting a cash off. I mean, you know what? Anything is possible, I'll say, in this world, but I wouldn't pay $300,000 for that house. He wants a cash offer for $303,000. If he don't get the cash offer, he said he'll put it on the market. I am a licensed realtor, so I'm okay with putting the property on the market. He wants a cash offer for $303,000. He said if he don't get $303,000, if he don't get that number, he will want to put the house on the market. I'm putting notes in my database, by the way. It's really important that you document the calls. You want to put the house on the market. He's waiting for, what is he waiting for? He's waiting for the deed to be placed in his name. His lawyer told him about 2 to 3 weeks, and then he will make a decision on the sale. At that time, he also said his email was breached in April. Did he say AT&T? AT&T breach or something like that. All right, so I'll give him a call back in 3 weeks. So I'll put this on my list of callbacks. So the way I work is I have this spreadsheet with hot leads, right? So I make all of these phone calls. My assistants make all these calls, and we have so much information. But the people who Barbara specifically reaches back out to, I have a small list of people who I actually reach out to where it's highly likely that I'm going to get an opportunity. So we may have hundreds of leads in, and they may be in whatever category. And I can have someone else follow up with particular people, but the people who I specifically follow up with are the people who I put on my list. So that's pretty much how it works. And then I'll let my team know, like they don't have to, reach back out to that lead unless I ask them to. Unless I ask them to like do something for me specifically, but some leads is just a personal touch where it requires my my voice. Okay, this is on Kentucky Avenue. Let's see. Let's call this person back real quick. Before I call people that I'm going to put on my list, I just kind of get okay, I know exactly what this is. This is in Old City. I just do like some preliminaries. I don't do this for everybody, especially if I'm like cold calling. Of course, you never like do research before. This is in Southeast. Okay, this is on the more expensive side of Southeast. Yeah, Old City. It's a 1,200 square foot house. All right, let me make this phone call. And let's see what we can get cracking. The biggest thing, like, is just trying to get people to like you. But I'm actually not trying. I'm just being myself. Because if they don't like me, I don't care. We don't have to do business if you don't like me. Like, I had this one guy tell me last week, well, you should look at Zillow first. I'm like, well, I don't look at Zillow until I have a conversation with you and see if you're looking to move forward. And he had a way that he think that I should move, and we're just not a good fit. I said, oh, okay. He's like, well, I'm not interested. No problem. That's fine with me. Because what I'm not going to do is convince you. I'm not. People who want to do business with you will. And it ain't no convincing. It's like either they like you or they don't. Either they believe in you or they don't. I'm not doing all that. I know what I can get done.
Hello, sorry I was on that.
I know what I can get done. I know what I've done. I have a track record of success. I have a track record of respect. And if we don't see alignment and we're not on the same page in that regard, I'm good. Like, I'm not. It is what it is. Like, I'll be fine. That's that know yourself, know your worth talk. And that shit is real. Don't ever let nobody make you feel like something because, yeah, they haven't asked that, but if we don't have a mutual um affinity for each other, I'm not doing it.
Hello, sorry.
I'll find an opportunity somewhere else. I'm gonna call this person one more time, then oops shit. I call him 3 times. If he don't answer this time, then I'm just gonna leave it alone. Sometimes calling 3 times is a little cray, but I just talked to somebody. I called him 3 times. He answered, but we'll see. We shall see. And people be at work too, so I'm like, I ain't trying to do too much, but I don't make it easy either.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Let me read this message.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept.
Well, voicemail is full. So let me log that. Full. So right now I'm literally just calling back leads that my assistant sent in. Sonia, I feel like I talked to this person. Let me see something. Did I talk to them already? I didn't. I feel like I talked to them though. Oh, let's see. Maybe they'll remember me if I call back. Maybe not.
Hello.
Hey, good afternoon, Mr. Chris. This is Barbara. How are you?
Fine.
Fine. You like, who is this lady calling me? You spoke with my assistant Tracy about your property on Chilling Place. I just wanted to call and introduce myself and see how we could potentially serve you in the future sometime.
Okay, yeah, but right now at the moment, I'm going to be I'm holding on to the property.
Okay, yeah, that's totally fine. Did you have any other properties you're thinking about selling?
I do not at the moment.
Got it. Okay. What's the best email for you? Maybe I'll follow up with you that way, and if you change your mind, we can definitely stay in contact.
JPCJ49@gmail.com.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, I really appreciate your time. My name is Barbara again, so feel free to reach out if you have any questions, especially in regards to real estate.
Sounds great. Thank you very much for calling.
Thank you. You have a great one.
You too.
Okay. Bye-bye. So some of these calls, like with probate specifically, sometimes they're not ready to sell, why is it? They're not ready, or they may have situations with like family or bad tenants, things like that. I try not to push so hard on the initial call because they don't know me, right? If they don't know me, I don't want to push too hard, right? It's kind of not fair, in my opinion, like to push so hard when you don't know someone. So the goal is to just to build rapport. So like when I make those initial phone calls, they are very powerful. Because I know my voice, right? I have a strong voice. My name is Barbara. I'm in the DC area. You're not going to find a lot of Barbaras in the DC area who's calling you about an estate property. So, and I always ask for the email, just as like a follow-up mechanism. So I'm working on getting my A2P registration so I can send out like text messages. And then the text messages will be follow-up. So right now, the way we have our database set up is we do manual, leaving the gym. We do manual calls, we do manual everything. So I'm excited about some of the AI stuff that I'm implementing in my business. Which is, it's always been though, because it's always been like ringless voicemails. It's always been some form of AI in business. We just didn't call it AI, we just called it automation. But I'm excited about that automated text message specifically because I don't have to worry about doing that manually. But it's always powerful. I would tell people it's very powerful to get on the phone with somebody. If you can get somebody on the phone, no text message, no AI will beat the power of a human interaction. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. AI is cool, but it's not the holy grail. AI helps you stay efficient in your communications, in your follow-up, in your entire process. But literally doing business with somebody, it's nothing like. I literally just rocked up a $900,000 deal. They wanted to meet me in person and shake my hand. It's no way AI can't compete with that. And with that particular deal, we're putting up 100. Well, I'm not. My partner is. My partner with the money. Putting up $100,000 EMD. Can't no AI beat that. You know, and a lot of people can't get deals like that done. So, just understanding your skill set and understanding how powerful your voice could be or it is, and then understanding you don't have to do like 1,000 deals to make a lot of money. Just understanding how to convey your value and just be a valuable person. Okay, this person said they're not interested. That's fine. So I'm just gonna. So like, if my VA calls a lead and that person says they're not interested, I still call them to introduce myself. I've talked to so many people who said they weren't interested, but they were really just tired of getting all the calls. They were just a little frustrated. But I always call to introduce myself and let them know I'm here to be of service if they need me. Some people are receptive. Most people are receptive. I'll say about 70% of people are receptive to that. Of course, you got a margin of people who are not receptive to it.
Your call has been forwarded to
But I do it anyway. It's went straight to
voicemail.
Let me try it again. So I'm calling. Oh shit! Just the third time.
Available at the tone.
I'm gonna call one more. I'm gonna call what was that?
Your call has been forwarded.
Oh, it's going straight to voicemail. I don't want to be a creep, but I'm gonna leave a message. Let me just leave her a message.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, good afternoon, Miss Marcia. This is Barbara with Barnes Home Team. Just wanted to call to introduce myself. It seems like you may have spoke with my assistant Tracy about a property at 538 Regent Place in Northeast. It seems like you're not ready, at this moment, which is totally fine. I definitely get it, but just wanted to introduce myself. So if something changes in the future, you'll have me as a resource. So feel free to reach out to me anytime if you have any questions. This is my direct cell phone. And again, my name is Barbara, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. All right. So let me put that on there. So every call that I make to people, whether I leave a voicemail or not, I put the note on the account. Did I talk to this person? Okay, I talked to this person. All right, let me go back up the list. 45th Street, as for now, the property is still in probate. Let me see what this one looks like. I had buyers in all price points. I had buyers who can buy properties in the millions. So the fact that I have people like that, it just gives me much more confidence too, right? Because I know most people, get a little bit kind of scared a little bit when you're talking about putting a property. I had recently we didn't win the deal though. My investor was willing to pay, I think he said $1.6 million for this house. And I mean, it didn't work out because that particular individual ended up putting in the market for, I think he said he's gonna put in the market for $2 million or something. But this guy was willing to pay 1.6 and close in 5 days. So it's such a blessing to know how to communicate with people on all levels, right?
Hello.
Hey, good afternoon, Miss Melanie. This is Barbara. How are you?
Okay.
Good. You spoke with my assistant Tracy, I think maybe about a couple of days ago in regards to your estate property on 45th Street. I know you're not.
Yes.
I know you're not selling right now, and that's totally fine. I just wanted to at least introduce myself to you. So if you guys do decide to sell, just wanted to see if this is something that we can help you with or potentially purchase from you here directly.
Okay, well, I have spoken to a realtor and I have been in contact with the developer. So right now I haven't made any decisions. As a matter of fact, we're heading to DC tomorrow because we don't live there. We're like 1,400 miles away.
Oh, wow.
So, so I have to go there and see if I could get rid of a lot of the things in his home before I can put it up for sale.
Understood. So you want to put it on the market. You're not interested in doing a cash offer, but you don't have to pay any commissions or any realtor fees.
A cash offer might be fine. I think you might have sent me something, but if you want, go ahead and send me a text at this number with your information.
Okay. And yes, and if you're here in DC, I would love to meet with you to see the property.
Okay.
I've been working with estates for 10 years, so I understand, you got to get some sentimental items and stuff like that out. We're okay with working on your timeline. If it's a number that we can make work, we would love the opportunity to purchase the property from you directly.
So you would purchase directly and it'd be cash, you said?
Yeah, it would be cash. Literally, because we develop in some of the higher end areas in DC. We're buying one right now in Chevy Chase.
Right.
As we speak, we'll close on that one next week. And this one looks great. Of course, I got to see the property, run the numbers. We put up a substantial EMD because we're serious about what we do. And if it's something that we can come to terms with, like I said, we would love the opportunity.
Okay, well, if you could send that to me, that information to me, I will hold on to it. I know I've got a realtor who I have spoken to, and there's another gentleman that has asked about it. He's a developer, but at this moment, like I said, I've got to do some stuff inside that place because it needs to be cleared out before I can put it on the market.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's fine. And what I'm trying to express too is that you may not have to put it on the market.
Okay, I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. That would go directly through you, and right, I totally understand that. And it would be as is because
as is. You don't have to do any
that's
repairs to the property.
Right.
And then we close on your timeline. So I mean, we could one property we close in 10 days, but if you need more time, you will set that precedence yourself. And then we can sit down and go over and it seems like you got to go. We can go around. We can sit down and talk about numbers if you were to work with us versus if you were to work with a realtor, just so you can kind of. Yeah. Okay. So I'll text you. You said text you at this number?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll do that right now. And then, how long are you going to be in DC?
Only for about 10 days because we've got we just can't stay there any longer. We've got medical appointments after that.
Understood.
So we just cannot stay.
Understood. So would you want to meet with them while you're here? I'm just trying to meet.
Okay, I'm not sure. So why don't you just text the information to me? Because I have some deciding to do anyway when I get there. So if you give me that information, I will, when I decide, get back to you. How's that?
Okay. Yeah, that's totally fine. All right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. That's a good lead right there. So here's the thing: when you're working these leads, you're competing. You're competing with other investors, and you're also competing with the realtors. I know what I can get done, right? I know if I get in front of her and we sit down and we have this conversation, I could convince her to work with me, right? Or persuade, or whatever you wanna call it. Understanding like the world, right? I'm a young Black woman. Do people believe that I could have $1 million or $2 million to close on a deal? That's a question to be. They may or may not, but I can show you like this is what we've done. Like we're serious. And let's be clear, there are not a lot of people who could buy properties in the millions cash. It's not. So I understand my value and my power just simply because my competition will be, I will have competition, but I won't have so much competition. You see what I'm saying? I won't be competing with hundreds or, dozens of people, if you will. I'll be competing with maybe 2 or 3 people at that price. So I'm going to text her right now, my information. I'm going to text her my website. and I'm going to, she said she's going to be here for 10 days. So my goal is to get an appointment with her while she's here. Because the fact that she's told me she's already talked to somebody, she really wants to sell. So depending on how I present myself in person, I may create a play where I bring somebody with me, you know, kind of like as a support system. But if this is something that I see, I'm gonna pull the comps on it, and I see and I know for a fact I can get it moved really fast. I'm moving on it, and I'm gonna put the pressure on her, and I'm gonna show her, like she said, well, I gotta keep doing, you know, I gotta clear it out before it goes on the market. I'm like, ma'am, I just want to be clear. You don't, if you work with me, you don't have to put it on the market. You know, we're buying this as is. So let me pull this comp real quick. We got comps. She's on 45th. This is a $1.5 million property that was renovated. It's on the market. It's been on the market for 44 days. That's a long time. All right, that's that. Her house is very unique though, and her house is I think it's a little smaller. 1684 above grade square feet, and then it's 2,700 square feet total. Let's see. You got another one on Yuma that's sitting on the market for 1.9 million. That one is way bigger. It seems like they may have. I wonder if they put an addition on the top of that. They bought that for. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to add some square footage to it to get that price. This one sold on for 1.4. This is 2,100 square feet. Okay, this is just like a normal house. Oh yeah, we need to get this all day. So 1.4. If we can get it around probably between like 900 and a million. 900 and a million. That might be a good deal. It might not be a good deal. It would be a good opportunity. Because this one is 2,700 square feet total. This one is 2,100 square feet total. It's a little bit smaller. It's a 3.5. That one is not far. Let me go back a year. So when you're looking at higher end comps, you want to kind of go back a little bit further than a year, just to kind of get, just to kind of see like, hi, what's really popping off over in this neighborhood? Like, what is this neighborhood really worth, right? So you make the best decision. This one is so 1.7 million. Okay, we would probably want to sell for around 1.7 on the out. Let me see, what did they buy this one at? This one was purchased. It was purchased in 2018 for $992. So yeah, around like I said, between 900 and a million. That's the number. 1.6. Okay, this sold for 1.6. And this little ass house. Let me see something. Let me see. 2024. Okay. Well, it really didn't sell for 1.6. It seems like they may have they put it in a trust for 1.6, which is very interesting. Maybe they pulled some money out the deal. Let's see, 1. This one sold for, like I said, 1.4. 45. Okay, so this is my comp. So when I meet with her, I'm gonna show her this comp. 12. And the reason why I'm doing this now is because it's fresh in my mind. I'm gonna have to revisit, of course, my notes and stuff like that. But this is a good opportunity, because if this one sold for 1.4 and this house is literally 1,300 square feet, if we buy that house and we just do a normal renovation, yeah, I might Let me see. That's that. 44 1 point. Yeah, we will probably be around. Yeah, we would want to be around 1.6, 1.7 on the out. But you got these other two properties that's been on the market for a minute, 31 days and 11 days. I don't like properties to sit for that long. But the properties, all of the properties over here, I see within the last year actually closed in less than 90 days. So, you know, the people that I work with who has cash, I'm sure they might not be happy with waiting 90 days, but you know, you don't have to worry about points on a loan or anything like that with it straight. Okay, yeah, so this one got sold for 1.3 in 2022, and they resold it for $2 million. 1.3 is high though. I think 1.3 is high just for $2 million. But that's it. That's the comp. So yeah, for around, let's see, 1.7 is the out. All right, so let me text her. Let me see if I got a pre-text. Pleasure speaking. So let me send this text real quick. This is coming from my cell phone. So I like to send certain messages from my cell phone, like I said, depending on who I'm talking to, because I mean it has my pretty picture on there. They can see my face. Let me edit. Copy. They can see my face or whatnot. When you're sending from like a business line, they can't see your face. You know, like with the new technology, you put your face on there. All right, let me hurry up so I can make some more calls. Ooh, Melanie. It was a pleasure speaking with you. I look forward to earning your business. Let's do my 240. Barbara. All right, let me give her my website. Who is this texting me? Come. Let me see. All right, I just text her that. Copy. Boom. All right, there it is. Oh, that's the guy. He texted me his daughter's email for that property we was talking about on La Bombe Street. She's ready to sell. Said she was speaking as a realtor and developer. Oops. She will be here for the next 10 days. I told her no fees or commissions. She just texted me back too. Text her my info. All right. Maybe a good opportunity. Normally, hit your text. What? Hit your text. I will keep it in my phone. Oh, maybe she may have your text. Honestly, I love to create more rapport with people. We didn't really have that much rapport building. It's very important to create that level of comfortability, if you will, because it makes it hard for people not to want to work with you. You know, the fact that she's already been talking to somebody, I gotta come in and do some charming. Who is this? Oh, somebody just called me, but they hung up. I gotta do a little bit of charming on my end. Oh, this lady called me back, Marcia. Hold on, I'm gonna call her back.
Hello.
Hello, hi, Miss Marcia. This is Barbara. How are you?
Oh, doing well, thank you.
Good, good. Well, I was just calling you about a property. I know you're not interested right now, but you did speak with my assistant Tracy. I just at least wanted to call and introduce myself in case something changed to see how we can serve you if you decide to sell.
Oh, thank you for your calls. Yes. I have finally been given my letters of administration and what have you through the DC courts. But right now, I'm not looking at selling the property. So, but I do appreciate your efforts toward me. Thank you.
Absolutely, that's fine. Were you thinking about maybe selling in the future, or you're going to keep it in the family?
For right now, I think I'm going to keep it in the family. That was my son's home. He was my youngest, and it has some sentimental value to us because of that. We all loved him dearly.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Well, I totally understand. I definitely get it.
Thank you.
Okay, well, if you need help with anything, you can always just feel free to reach out to me. And I really appreciate you calling me back and taking my call.
Thank you. If you could text me your information, that way I could keep it as a contact. I'd like to, in case anything changes.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
All right.
Well, I don't want to hold you. Like I said, I appreciate it, and you take it easy, and you have a great weekend.
All right. The same to you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye-bye. Yeah, it gets a little sad sometimes because it's an estate. She said her youngest son died. The property was her youngest son's property, and it's very sentimental. You could tell she's kind of grieving right now. So sometimes when you're calling people back, you don't want to be so businessy. It's always respect, right? If a person can't respect that you're respectful, then that's probably not somebody you want to do business with. So I always lead with respect, right? That's how I was brought up, right? That's how my mom raised me, my family raised me. We were brought up on respect, So it's not necessarily about pushing a deal or, it's all about understanding a person, like just being understanding. And also understanding that most sellers, they're not selling right now at this moment, right? Even though they may want to sell, especially in probate specifically, they may have some other things going on with family. One family member may say, hey, I want to keep the property. Another family member may say something different. So just understanding that it's a phase. But when a person is ready to sell, they're going to sell. So yeah, so she's somebody who, like she said, she asked me to text her, right? Which is a good thing. So when someone asks you to do that, that's a good thing for you. I'm just speaking. Let me text her this. It's a good thing because they asked, right? Like kind of like an opt-in. She wanted me to do that, so that's why I'm doing it. So I'm going to text her right now from my cell phone. Miss Marcia. Copy this. Boom. Because you can text from your computer too. Well, on Apple you can. I don't know if you can on other on other devices on Android or not, but on Apple, you can definitely text from your computer. So that's what I'm about to do right now. Text her right now, 301. And like I said, I like to text from my personal cell phone, especially when I talk to someone directly or personally, because my photo pops up. I have a beautiful photo that pops up on the phone, and people actually love that photo. I get a lot of great feedback. So it's all about marketing. So I'll consider her nurture. So I'll put her as a nurturer. But she's not somebody who I'm like pressing for a sale, if that makes sense. And the lady before that, Miss Melanie, she's a hot lead. She ready to make that thing. Marcia, where's she at? Okay. I'll put manager. And I'll put her on the nurture list. So, all right, boom. So that's done. William McNamara. Did I ever talk to this person? I feel like I called him, but I didn't talk to him. Let me see. He's 2023. Oh, he's Anne Arundel. How did he get on this list? Let me see. I don't even know which property that is. Oh, maybe it's a different person. Yeah, that's a different one. Hold on. Because we got leads from decades. Like, we got leads from a long time ago. Why is this property not popping up? All right, I'm not. Okay, Amos. Let me see. Boy. He said he's not selling, so I need to take him off the list. Okay, I already followed up with this person. Kenneth. Let's see. So yeah, I have goals, yo. Like I gotta get to the office earlier for real. All right, he said, okay. So this person spoke with my assistant, said he's not ready. He wanted a follow-up call in about 1 or 2 months. So I am going to call him to introduce myself, and just kind of gauge him, right? Oh, this is the absentee owner. That's why.
Hello.
Hey, Mr. Kenneth, this is Barbara with the Barnes Home Team. How are you?
Okay.
Good. You spoke with my assistant. I'm not sure if you're thinking about selling the property on 10th Street in Laurel.
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It said you wanted us to give you a call back in about 2 months.
No.
Okay.
We're not thinking about selling.
Yep. No worries. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Bye-bye. I don't know why. Let me see. Said I don't know if he told her one thing, not thinking about selling. Or maybe he heard my urban melanated voice and he decided no. So that happens a lot. That happens too, guys. When you're Black and you're a woman, oh yeah, that happens. All right, these are all Georgia leads. I'm not calling them back yet. Because I'm still working. I'm trying to add on I'm putting on a new market. I'm not selling right now. Then he comes like, what's up with this person? Why? Let's see if we can get something cracking. I don't know what this is going to be because she didn't even talk to him. 602. Uh-oh. Let's see. I actually called him on the 17th and left a voicemail. I'm sorry.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Ford. This is Barbara. How are you?
All right. How you doing?
I'm good. Did I call you at a good time? I left you a voicemail last month sometime.
I apologize. I've been working.
Listen, I get it. You spoke with my assistant about your property over in Temple Hills on Clover Street. I just wanted to introduce myself and see if we can serve you if you're thinking about selling.
No, I'm not thinking about it right now.
Okay, but you do have some plans for some time, maybe in the future.
Not selling, probably rent it.
Oh, you're gonna probably rent it out. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, remodel and rent it out.
Oh, you're gonna remodel it and rent it out.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it. Okay. Well, if something changes, can I send you an email with my info and we can stay in contact that way?
That's cool.
Okay. What's the best email for you?
Lefty, LEFTY 300JR@gmail.com.
At Gmail. Okay. Lefty300jr@gmail.com.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it. Did you have any other properties you're thinking about selling or?
No,
Got it. Okay. Well, listen, I really appreciate your time. You have a great rest of your day.
you as well.
Okay. Thanks. Bye-bye. All right. So, 300jr@gmail.com. So yeah, I put people, I always shoot for the email. I put people in my database because you of course in business you want to build up your database. Let me write this note. Said he might fix it up and rent it. Uh-oh. I'll be moving too fast. What the fuck? Oops, excuse my language. Said he might fix it up. What? He might fix it. Said might fix it and rent it out. Gave me his. And let me tell y'all another crazy thing. Why in the world I left my damn computer charger at home? And I'm at my office trying to be productive. That's crazy. And I was supposed to do lunch with somebody today. Seems like that's about to happen because I got to go back to my area. Action plan. All right, so I'll just put them on that action plan. So, yeah. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just literally calling back all of the leads that my assistant, one of my virtual assistants has sent to me in my box. Let me highlight him because I actually talked to him. So he's the type of person I would have my lead manager follow up with. Like, hey, he said he was thinking about selling. So the lead manager job would be to see if he's thinking about selling, if he changed his mind, and to get that person on the phone with me. So he's not somebody that I would personally follow back up with because he doesn't have enough interest for me. So like I was expressing is that I have a list of people who I directly reach out to, like Barbara gives her energy. And then the other people I have my assistants actually do the dirty work with heavy lifting. Because I'm not saying they're not worth my time, but it's not worth me following up if I know where they are mentally.
Barbara Barnes here today.
Hey, Mr. Quincy, how are you?
Well, first of all, this is not Mr. Quincy. This is Tommy.
Thomas, how I get what? Wait. Okay, well, how are you, Mr. Thomas?
I'm busy. What's going on?
Hey, I ain't mad at you. I thought I was calling about a property at 9301 LeGrand Road.
Why are you calling that?
Well, to see if you guys wanted to sell it and see if I can potentially buy it if possible.
I'm going to talk to my brother and see about that. But you can call back in about a month's time. We'll let you know if something's going on.
Oh, I got it. Are you living at the property right now, or?
Yeah, I'm sitting in the basement right now. Get ready to see the body. I gotta go to my physical therapy.
Oh, I see. So if y'all do sell the property, where you gonna move to, Mr. Thomas?
I have no idea.
Oh no.
If we move, we're gonna probably break up the family. Me and my brother and my sister live here. So if we do decide to move, we'll be going different ways, I'm sure. Oh,
where would you go? Would you stay in the area?
As far as I know, I probably will, but you never know.
Never know. Listen, the DMV ain't cheap, so I get it. If you guys got to keep it, it makes all the sense in the world. I totally understand.
So you can call back about a month's time keep calling us month to month. We'll let you know.
Okay. What's your email, Thomas? I'm gonna send you my information.
Right now we're not. Right now we're not moving. Let me get this other call that just came through. I have to take this call. I'll just call back a little later.
No worries. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. Okay, so I was telling you I need to put a different I need to create another profile. That's the brother. Okay, this is good information. So he said that the brother who's the PR and his sister lives at the property. So they don't have any motivation to sell right now at this moment. They may sell when I hear him speak, they may sell because maybe one of the other family members may want some money. That's the only because he's saying that we may break up the family. They seem like they're really, really close. And it just seems like this is not something that he's like, you can call us month to month to month. So why would you want me to call you month to month to month if you're not selling, if you're not thinking about selling? So it's something that's maybe it's conversations being had about selling the property, which I'm almost sure is true. I'm putting him in my phone. I'm just gonna put his PR, which I'm sure is true because you wouldn't be telling me to call you back if that wasn't a conversation that's being had. But it's really important to understand people's dynamics. He's living at the property, his brother's living at the property, and his sister. And the question is, what happens? Like, where are you going to go? If you don't know where you're going to go, your motivation for selling a property is really low. So this is just good information to have. He's somebody that I would put my lead manager to follow up with specifically, because again, this is not something that I would necessarily dedicate my time to long term. But when they do get to the point of potentially selling, then yeah. And what I'll do is I'll follow back up with him via text. And when my lead manager follow back up with him, he's going to remember Barbara because my picture literally pops up on the phone. Let me show y'all this photo. My computer about to go dead, so I'm about to have to leave the office, literally. I got to get it together. And then one of the people I just text, she just texted me back, thank you, which is a good thing. You want people to be receptive to you, but that don't mean they necessarily going to do business with you. But it strengthens your. So when I text people from my personal cell phone, literally this is a photo that pops up. So when he was like, "Hey, Barbara," he sees this photo. This is a beautiful photo. I will always have this photo. This photo is absolutely timeless. When I say timeless, this photo is beautiful. Okay. So if you guys have an iPhone or, the new technology where you put your phone in the contact and you're doing business, right? If you're not doing business and you don't really care, then I get it, right? But if you have a phone and you're doing business and you want people to see you and work with you, what people see, people buy off what they see, of course, and what they hear. So, I'm a beautiful brown woman. So I want people to see this. This is intentional, right? Shout out to the new technology. This is intentional. So I'm only showing you guys that because that also strengthens your credibility in people's eyes, like what they see. They don't see this girl with long lashes and blonde hair and fucking a face full of makeup. I just have a basic look. So I appreciate you guys' time. You guys who are here with me, my computer is literally about to die. I got to go get some things together. So I appreciate your time, guys. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Bye.